Hello everybody, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Picking up where we left off, we're still cleaning up some of our end of game missions here. First off, I figured we'd go to Varl. I meet with Jaal's mom. Or one of them, all of them, I don't know. Some amount of Jaal's family, so I brought Liam with me because I figure out of all the crew members that we have, Liam is probably Jaal's closest thing to a buddy that he's got. I mean, he gets along with everyone, obviously, but I mean...
Jaal! Jaal! Oh. Wait. Is that bad news?
No, no. The Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadarao.
Hello.
Jaal's told me how much he admires you.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart, loyal, kind. A great shot. Writes poetry, sews...
Mother.
I'm late for a resistance meeting. Stay clear.
Your mother's in the Resistance?
Yes. And every child is her favorite. Everyone, this is Scott.
Hi.
Look who the Karkin dragged in. Welcome back. This is where I spent most of my days growing up. Me, my sister, Koana, our cousin, Etta, and brother, Finn. Then Bavzil, Rolu.
So wonderful to
Hey,
have
Jaal.
you back.
Hey, human.
Jaal, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
We like to live like this.
Gonna give your friends some real food?
Good to see you.
And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
We have a saying that I like. Home is where the heart is.
I like that. Oh, no. Who put this here?
Schematics of...
When I was 7, my aunt stole a Kett weapon for me. So I took it apart to learn.
And that is... was... a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
To... learn?
Why not? I never show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
I'm glad Ephra threw you on my ship.
Hey, there's one more thing you might like. Sit there.
Been interesting so far. Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate. More of a dream, really. Just one more thing I want to take apart and figure out.
Me too, Jaal. Me too.
Alright, so there's a little backstory on Jaal. I see I brought Liam for absolutely zero reasons. Because he was not a part of that. I wasn't sure if anybody you brought with you would be a part of that. But, you know, I figured, why not? So that is our only quest on here. Pink post from the Aya market. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Let's go to Aya. I don't think that we have a whole lot to do there either. I'm pretty sure that this part is pretty much just going to be planet hopping. Like, we'll go to one planet, pick up something, go to another planet, pick up something else, go to another planet, pick up something else. I mean, I keep saying pick up something else. I mean, we'll go there, do one thing, and then leave, probably.
Leaving Varl. Bridge is yours,
But,
Pathfinder.
yeah, like I said, it's pretty much the end of the game, so that's to be expected, really. The end of all of the BioWare games, Mass Effect, Dragon Age. And yeah, you can always tell that the end of the game is coming because you will, Lexi was looking for me.
You.
You have new email at your terminal,
And
Pathfinder.
emails, damn. From Vetra. Okay. Kadara from Vetra. Don't worry, Sid didn't do something reckless this time as far as I know. I've just found something cool in Kadara. Want to meet me there? I'll send the napplate as an attachment. Then Ryder, thank you for visiting my family with me. For someone with such a small family, it must have been overwhelming, but you didn't show it at all. See, now my real question is, do each of them have their own room? Like, he showed us his room, right? But like, that was a lot of people, but like, and like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I understand why they don't bother showing you more, because, you know, you don't really need to know any more than that. But at the same time, I am also fairly curious and I want to know more. Like, how big actually was that house that they lived in? Does each person get their own room?
Talk about Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped to the Kett containment field on the Archon's flagship.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart. No, I do not approve.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option, I would have taken it.
How can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Scott.
Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
All right. I'll find a new party trick.
Have Gil teach you 3-card Monty or something.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
Alright, well, that was a little bit out of place, but whatever. Oh my, I do believe that my room is missing. Wow. That was, I don't think that door should open without anything there. Anyway.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulitis.
Couldn't digest what? What are you eating now?
Still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora.
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Okay. Alright, the Nexus is part of the next quest. Like, main quest, isn't it? So yeah, we'll definitely do the Nexus stuff last then. Quite possibly next part. Because it's taken us 10 minutes just to get to Aya. Yeah, don't expect, like, the next couple parts, maybe even any part this week, to be, like, action-oriented. I think we do have to, I think we do have a couple missions that will involve combat. But, not too many. I, did start the, Crown Tundra. The Crown Tundra for Pokemon Shield, though. That's pretty good so far. The main storyline in it is you show up and this guy brought his daughter for an adventure and she ditches him with you and goes off on her own. So you have to do the adventure with her father, which is funny. They also, I didn't realize this, they also said that they were going to add like a lot of legendaries, which they did. But they actually added like a whole new max raid thing, which is really cool. It's like, is it like raid adventures, max raid adventures? Some combination of that anyway. And what it is they give you a Pokemon. You can't use any of your own. So they give you a Pokemon and you go through like a little dungeon and it's just basically like you show up and it's like, do you want to go left or right? Left will be this type of Pokemon and right will be this type of Pokemon, right? So you do that, and then at the end you fight a legendary. Whether or not the end is always a legendary, I don't know. I mean, my first one was Swisson, I don't know how the fuck to. Okay, I guess I'll buy both of those because I don't actually know where the other one, or what the other one was for. And the witnesses. Oh, cool. So yeah, like I got that one. Not part of the Pokedex. They all the legendaries they added, they did not actually put them all in the Crown Tundra Pokedex, which is weird. But I guess they didn't want to. So I'm.
To hear my experience with the Kett, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the Kett. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Kett transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of the vulnerable.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never seen again.
You and your buddy on the chair there's really in sync there. But yeah, I'm assuming like the whole not putting all of them in there. So like they do have some. They have like a new version of Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos that are part of the Pokedex, and a few other legendaries that are. So I'm guessing that those legendaries that aren't a part of the Pokedex are, you can only get them in the adventures.
The Moshai said you remember when the Kett arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Kett. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Kett sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared. Why my father mourned for months.
I can imagine how terrifying that was for a child.
What frightened me was seeing how helpless my parents felt. All our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Kett struck. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Didn't we talk to somebody else though who said that like the Kett tried to be helpful when they first arrived? Or something, like they offered them gifts or some shit? But anyway, like I said, I'm assuming that the legendaries that are part of the Pokedex, you don't have to do the raid adventures for. And I guess they didn't put the ones that are only in the raid adventures to make it so that people didn't have to do them. But that's, I mean, they have, although, is there any Pokemon that you have to do raid battles for in any of them, technically? I don't think so, right? Huh. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been a while since I completed the original Pokedex. I can't remember any that I think you needed to do it on that. But anyway, the main point is that doing those battles, every battle is a max raid battle, but they're like slightly different.
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember the Kett's arrival.
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
The Kett lured your people into a false friendship.
It worked. A month later, our council disappeared. Our city was thrown into chaos. When the Kett came again, it was to conquer us at our weakest. They're cunning. They know what you desire and they offer it. Be careful.
All right. But yeah, it is a little weird that they did it where like they put like, cause yeah, so the Pokemon that you fight no longer have shields, which is so fucking nice. Like you have no idea. I'm going to assume that he is on the Nexus. Okay. Prodromos, Eos, Kadara, Eladin. Let's go to Eladin since we only have one mission for there. But yeah, it's so nice because like even though I'm not using my own Pokemon, oh well, And then like every time that you defeat one, you obviously have a chance to catch it, but you can only take either the one you brought in or the one you catch. Like you can switch out your Pokemon, and if you don't switch it out, then one of your partners will. When you're playing with AI, I only did the one, like the training one, and you weren't actually allowed to invite other people to do it anyway. Not that I probably would have. Well, maybe I would, because like it just came out, so people might still be doing it quite a bit. But anyway, they they don't have shields, so everything goes down. Now, I don't know if it's just because of the Pokemon that they give the people, but they do seem to attack a little bit more frequently, which is nice. Considering that, like, that was one of the main issues with most raid battles, is that if you brought in NPCs, all of their Pokemon would have, like, stat boosting attacks, or they would use, like, Helping Hand or some shit, right? And they wouldn't actually do damage, so when the Pokemon put up the shield, they wouldn't knock any of the points off of it. Hang on.
Ryder.
But anyway, so yeah, it's really nice that they attack more often. You don't get to heal in between any of the fights. Now, there are different things along the path that you can choose. Like, for example, there was paths that had like other trainers along the way and paths that had berries along the way. I didn't get to see... I don't actually know what the berries do. I don't know if that just adds berries to your bag. I'm assuming that's all it does. I'm assuming that they're also like some of the rarer berries, because otherwise what would be the point? But those are the only paths I ended up taking because of the Pokemon I had and the ones I was going to be fighting. So I don't know what the trainers do. I'm assuming if you come across a trainer, you have the option to change them out for one of the ones that are with you. Or maybe if you come across a trainer, they'll heal your Pokemon for you as you go. I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I've only ever done the one.
We're on course.
And yeah, if you don't change out, and like every time you catch a Pokemon, you can change out, and the new Pokemon will have. Did anybody actually? Well, I mean, we're going to here, so we'll take. I wasn't really paying attention, so like I don't know how the NPCs decide who's going to take the new Pokemon, because if you don't take it, one of them will take it. But it is a full heal.
Pathfinder, this site could support an initiative outpost.
Yeah, I've already got it, but thanks. But yeah, so like if you take the new Pokemon that you just defeated, then it'll be at full health. Whereas if you just take the one that you already had, then it won't be. The NPCs might change out Pokemon based on who has lower health, because like I don't know who, because I had the same person take the new Pokemon each time, right? Like, because I took the first new Pokemon because I knew that the last one was water and it was a lantern, so odds are it wouldn't do much damage to me, whereas I could hurt it a lot. And then, but then like I had the same person take. What the hell were the other two? I can't. One was a Dragonair. I don't remember what the other one is, but it was the same person that switched out both times. But yeah, you can only take one with you, which is why it leads me to believe that the final Pokemon you fight isn't necessarily always a legendary. It would be kind of annoying to go through all of that and it not be a legendary Pokemon, but at the same time you fight, I think, 4 battles, and because they don't have their shields, they don't take as long. Because like that was my main issue with the max raid battles in the Pokemon games, was like, the NPCs don't attack very often, but it's just the amount of fucking shield. Because it's like, oh, I'm fighting a 5-star, right? Yeah, it's star rankings. Gyarados, I'm going to use a max
So
lightning. I'm going to
frustrated. I try to be firm.
Dynamax my
Back.
Pokemon
I
and
lay
use a
her
lightning
low. She
attack.
pushes some
Because
more.
it does quadruple
See,
times
that's your
damage.
problem.
Oh, it did
Kids
like
need
20 points of
boundaries,
damage because
sure,
it
but
stopped
they
it and put the
also
shield
wanna
up.
know
And
your
put like a 5
Smoke in
fucking
the
hit
distance.
shield up.
Probably the crashed ship we're looking for.
So like that was way more annoying to me than the NPCs. Because even if you had like type advantage and everything, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna put up a shield. It's like, fuck you.
Cat killing other cat?
Come on, kid, let's get in there.
I could have parked way closer. Now here's the thing, right? Oh, I think one group of them must be dead because I got experience.
I like this quiet.
But yeah, so like it's so nice for them not to have their shields. And yeah, it, like I said, it doesn't take very long, but I am surprised that they don't have the legendaries that you can get in there as part of the Pokedex. I kind of assume they would,
What's
to get
this?
people to do it
It
more.
appears to be a Kett data log, Pathfinder. It may contain saved data of some variety.
Can we access this data, Sam?
The device is locked.
When has a simple lock ever stopped you, Sam? Come on, hack this thing.
Pathfinder, it is not just a simple lock. We have never encountered a Kett device with security like this before. I suggest we bring it back to the Tempest for further analysis.
I'm sure Suvi could help with it.
Okay, well, you didn't miss anything. I just ran back to the Tempest. But yeah, I guess they did it so that it didn't like force people to do the adventure if they didn't want to. Which is weird, considering that, you know, they still have the whole version exclusive thing. So, I mean, they obviously don't mind forcing people into buying in a completely separate game if they don't want to deal with other people. Although, granted, that's not so much a problem anymore since, you know, we have online trading and everything. But still.
It's almost unbelievable that some of the Kett would be fighting their own. The Kett always seem so monolithic, almost faceless.
There's so much we still don't know about how their society functions.
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Kett ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
So you're saying I have to track down some Kett?
But that would be impossible, Ryder. Remember those Kett genetic samples you scanned on Volt? Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk with her when you have time.
I got time now. Right. But yeah, so, you know, I am kind of looking forward to doing more of the Max adventure things because it was fun. This is definitely better than the regular Max Raid battles. But I think it honestly would have been kind of like a weird thing to start with though, and it's only like one area you can go to. Obviously, like it wouldn't work very well for like the open world like wild area thing, but.
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find. Tell me you have it all sequenced. Yes, of course. It was the first thing I... Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's... It just locked onto a transmission.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way, spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Someone's gunning for the Archon. I'd say that's something we can exploit.
You don't mean try to make some kind of deal?
Don't know yet. What else is in the transmission?
It's the same stuff. It repeats. I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool in case you want to check it out.
What do you think we'll find out there?
I don't know. It might be a base of Kett dissidents organizing against the Archon.
Whatever it is, please be careful, Ryder.
All right. Oh, and look at that. That one's also on EOS. Fucking perfect. Wow. I honestly didn't know that that was going to send us to EOS. I just took it because it was the only one that was on there. All right. So yeah, so that one's back to EOS. That one's with Kadara. EOS. Whatever in EOS. Okay. Got a fuck ton on EOS. So we have a bunch on EOS. Well, we have to take those to him. Remnant data core. I'll look up in between record, like this part in the next recording.
On the Nexus. She's a widow of one of the
and we'll see, and I'll see, because like I said, I remember having like the same thought last time, like on my original playthrough, that it was like, oh man, I must have missed one somewhere. There's no fucking way. But then like I found another one and it was like, oh good, I get like my one there. But I could have swore that it was because I missed a chest from one of the architects, and obviously I didn't do that this time. So I don't know, because I remember there's only like there's 9 that you need, and there's like 1 extra. So like you can fuck up one of them and still be good to go. So yeah, I don't know. So like, yeah, maybe I fucked up too. I don't know. It's a very weird quest.
Ah, you acquired the components?
Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing what you and Gil put together.
He's very gifted. When we succeed, more of your people can experience our stories as they are meant to be enjoyed. Goda Tavitara, the Lulia Reborn trilogy. I'm weeping a bit already.
A lot of dramas with Angarans. I mean, that doesn't surprise me too much, but... Okay, so that cleared that for now. I imagine once we leave and come back to the Tempest, we'll have another movie night prompt. If I had to guess. So yeah, all of our stuff now is on EOS except for this one. No, we'll go to EOS next time, I guess. Because we're pretty much done this part anyway. Yeah. Let's see, do we have any more of these? I doubt it. Oh, but I guess I could accept those. So yeah, we still need one more level, so we'll get, by the looks of it, one more upgrade to our equipment before we actually head into the final couple missions. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. It's probably under half hour with the couple things I have to cut out, but it looks like we're going to be on EOS for a while, so I would rather have it all at once. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on... Oh wait, where's... Oh yeah, on EOS. Okay. And I will see you on Thursday for more.